are 4 facets of everyone's personality. And if these 4 facets are not in balance, you will become depressed. So you can always analyze this and say, I feel really depressed. Where am I falling short? And the formula, which will be shown on the screen, has a triangle in the middle, a circle, and 2 outer circles. So let's start off with those 4 points of your life: mental, physical, spiritual, and social and emotional. With mental. The mental part means you have to give all you have in school. And that means you have to do your homework and do the other things. But I remember a word that a professional speaker said: you want to make a grade higher? Remember the word slant. S-L-A-N-T. Sit in the front row, lean forward, ask questions, N is nod your head in validation of the teacher, and T is thank the teacher. I think if you do those things, you'll watch what mentally will do in your life. Secondly, physically, you must take care of your physical body. My husband had a heavy construction company, and he had it, and it was a block away from UC Berkeley. He would have engineers that came with their graduate degree, and he would have them sit down, and he looked at these very impressive resumes and said, what do you do for exercise? And they would say, oh, I'm going to focus totally on my work, and I don't have much time to do that. He threw their information in the garbage can. And he said if they don't take care of their physical body, they are not going to be a good employee for me. It is so important to exercise. He exercised till the end of his life, which is he was 86 years old. The third thing is spiritual. We all have a spiritual self. Every motivational speaker talks about that. It doesn't have to, it's not a religion or it's anything. It's a higher power, a spirit. You can call it God, the universe. But there is a part of you that you have to work on daily that is a spiritual self. The third thing is in the middle that I'll focus on right now, and that is social, emotional, or I call it giving. And that is giving of ourselves. If I had a light bulb in my hand right now, and I said, you know, there are 3 nouns: people, places, and things. If I choose to plug into people, they will light up my life. Places, things. So let's say I say, if I'm going to plug into, if I can just find him, then I know I'm going to be happy. Well, you'll find out that him has 20% that's not so wonderful. But when you focus on plugging into a person, let's say children as you get older, when you plug into a person, oh, I'll have children and they will light up my life. Children will short circuit you. And you can't do anything. So people will not ever light up your life. How about places? I asked my husband, will you please take me to Hawaii? And so finally, after 6 years, he took me to Hawaii. Places. I was at the place I thought would light up my life. When I got off the plane, they didn't give me a lei, and I thought, well, my life is ruined. He said, it's all right, we're going to go to a luau, and he said, there you will get a lei. It rained. So I found out places don't light up your life either. How about things? Oh, I saw a black leather coat in the window of a store. I couldn't afford it. I put $25 down, and I kept paying for it and paying for it and paying for it. It was the thing I wanted. And then I got the coat, I put it on, I left, and I spilled a bottle of white out on that black coat, and it never would come out. I found that people, places, and things will never light up your light. The light is within you. And when that light, that goodness that's in you, goes down the cord and out onto other people, that is the true winner, who gives of themselves without thinking and helps other people around them and is grateful for every single portion of their life. I think if you practice the winning formula, which is surrounded by a great attitude, and secondly, self-discipline, weaving one strand at a time, then you will have want a perfect life, but your life will be in balance. And then you can become the real winner, the person that you are inside, that you know that you have a destiny that would knock everybody's socks off. And thank you for listening.